We just spent 3 full days testing everything on Princess Cruises' largest ship. From dining and entertainment, all the brand new spaces, we covered every square inch of this 175,000 ton mega ship, so we're sharing where Star Princess truly shines and where she falls short up next. Welcome aboard, I'm Don B from Eat Sleep Cruise, and Princess Cruises Sphere class has been rated the #1 best megaship by Condé Nast Traveler 2 years in a row. So when Princess Cruises invited us to test out the latest rendition of this class, Star Princess, on a 3-night sailing, we're eager to see how this ship stacked up to the likes of other mega ships from cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Carnival Cruise Line, and Norwegian Cruise Line. Now last year we did sail on the first ship in this class, Sun Princess, and the cruise line has made several enhancements to Star Princess. Perhaps the most noticeable update is the expansive sports deck on Deck 19. This Skydeck offers an outdoor space with included activities for the whole family. The extra large sports court boasts 2 regulation pickleball courts. There are 2 basketball hoops, ping pong, cornhole, and of course, shuffleboard. After all, this is a cruise. There's even a small splash pad and a jogging track. The cruise line has also added a shaded seating area here as well. So while this is a vast improvement from Sun Princess, this sport court is typical of what you would find on mega ships from competitor cruise lines. So it's on par, but nothing innovative. The rest of the outdoor spaces on Star Princess actually remain the same as her predecessor. There are 2 main pools on Deck 17, with an expansive sun deck 1 level above with plenty of loungers. There are also several hot tubs along with nearby bars and casual dining. One of the innovative features of the outdoor spaces is found further forward. The dome is an air-conditioned solarium. Comfy loungers and live entertainment, it's an excellent escape from the Caribbean heat. Later in the day, the Cascade Bar serves up signature cocktails you won't want to pass up. Further forward is the Sea View Terrace. This multi-deck space offers some shelter from the elements, which will be perfect in Alaska, where Star Princess will be sailing in the summer of 2026. The space features a couple of hot tubs, a bar with a distinct menu, and plenty of loungers. There's also a pool that can transition from the outdoor sea terrace to the indoor dome depending on the configuration, a setup we haven't seen on any other megaship up to now. While smaller, the Wakeview Terrace had a uniquely chill vibe. Down on Deck 8, this tucked away space has an infinity pool overlooking the ship's wake. With the nearby Wakeview Bar was another option for catching some sun during our sailing. For the short weekend Bahamas cruise, Star Princess was at double occupancy, so the pool decks were lively, but not crowded. With a little searching, you could find loungers at one of the several pool spaces. And similar to the Icon class, we liked how the pools were spread out on several different decks with their own unique vibe and bar. Perhaps one of the best parts about Star Princess is its food and beverage program, with over 20 restaurants, eateries, bars, and lounges. And with only 3 days, we did our best to fit in as much food and drink as possible. Yes, I know, it's a tough job. Princess Cruises has thoughtfully designed Star Princess to ensure you're never far from grabbing something delicious to eat. Complimentary dining is available on several decks and takes several forms. A distinct feature of this class of ship is the location of the buffet. The eatery on Star Princess is located on Deck 9. Featuring pretty standard selections for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the food is on par with major cruise line buffets. Breakfast included both hot and cold items, continental selections, and even a custom omelet station. Lunch and dinner are similarly set up. Hot entrees and side dishes, carving station, a salad bar, and other international cuisine are available. During the morning and afternoon, the Americana Diner is an additional buffet all the way aft on Deck 9. At night, this venue turns into a casual sit-down restaurant. The Americana Diner serves up classic comfort food, including breakfast for dinner. Now, this is something very unique and you don't typically find on other megaships. As far as we know, the only mainstream cruise line that offers all-day breakfast up to now is Virgin Voyages. The dining options don't stop there. On Deck 9 on the outdoor promenade, there are additional food stands. You can grab a slice of Detroit-style pizza, some frozen yogurt, or a freshly made burger at the Promenade Grill. With the new buffet now in the middle of the ship, up on the pool deck are quick grab-and-go stations, which are awesome because you don't need to go inside in your wet bathing suit. These alfresco dining areas are located on deck 17 right next to the pools. This includes Lido Slice, cutting up pizza that outshines the competition. But actually, it's not even the best pizza on the ship, which we'll talk about in a minute. The Lido Grill sears up custom-made smash burgers, and the Princess Signature Burger I had on this sailing was much better than the comparable offering I had on Sapphire Princess just a few weeks earlier. Not to mention there are custom salads at Lido Greens, tacos, quesadillas, and chips and salsa at Lido Taco. We really like this setup and food selection. However, the menus do stay the same throughout the cruise, so they might get a little repetitive on longer sailings. Back indoors, the International Cafe remains one of the best 24-hour cafes at sea. While this version on Star Princess offers a more select menu than other Princess Cruises ships, what we sampled was fresh and delicious. The International Cafe is very popular, especially early in the morning and mid-afternoons. However, Star Princess boasts 2 additional coffee shops. You can grab espresso-based drinks, including one of my personal favorites, cold brew coffees, at Coffee Currents on Deck 7. There's also a select menu of pastries and desserts here. Up on Deck 17, there's coffee and cones for an afternoon caffeine fix, just a few steps from the pool. However, no food items are included here, except for soft serve ice cream available later in the day. As guests of Princess Cruises on this preview sailing, we had the Princess Premier Package. Thus, we had unlimited specialty dining, including upscale casual dining. So, we never had a chance to eat in the main dining room. While the pizza on the Lido deck is better than most cruise lines, you have to try Alfredo's Pizzeria on Deck 9. This is hands down the best pizza at sea. While the standard menu is part of the package, we wouldn't blame you if you upgraded to the award-winning selections by pizza chef Tony Geminani. Trust us, they are worth the upcharges. Other casual dining on the ship includes pub favorites at O'Malley's. Not to mention, with Princess Premier Package, you get free Ocean Now delivery and room service. Thus, you can order food and drinks delivered directly to you throughout the ship. During the sailing, we dined at 3 specialty restaurants for dinner. The Crown Grill is Princess Cruises Steakhouse. This American-style steakhouse sears up favorites like a crab cake and a juicy, medium-rare filet. The menu has been updated since our last visit, meaning there were fewer options to accommodate Heidi's picky palate. On the other hand, the refreshed menu at Sabatini's was perhaps our best experience. This Italian restaurant now boasts new menu items in partnership with Frescobaldi. The burrata was a rich and light starter. My antipasta plate was equally satisfying. The tableside top chicken parmesan is an American-Italian classic that did not disappoint. The veal chop Milanese was a breaded bone-in veal chop that rivals anything found in Boston's North End. For dessert, the chef treated us to 3 scoops of gelato, along with what we had already ordered. On the last night of the cruise, we dined at the Catch by Rudi. This seafood-centric restaurant offers a wide selection, from fried calamari, shrimp cocktail, to freshly caught fish. This is some of the freshest seafood on any cruise ship. I went with the Sea and Shore, featuring a bold fillet and a lobster tail. While the starters and entrees are well executed, the standout here might be the dessert. With rich endings like Chef Rudi's Salzburg Narcoal, make sure to leave some room. On a longer voyage, there are plenty of other specialty restaurants you won't want to pass up either. There's Umai Teppanyaki, offering a Japanese-style steakhouse. Or you can dine at one of the only hot pots at sea where you become the cook. If that's not enough, there's also Makoto Ocean, in partnership with Ido Mae sushi chef Makoto Okuwa. There's also a unique pairing of art and food available at Love by Brito. In partnership with Rudi Soderman, this newly expanded space offers a culinary mix that's as delicious as it is visually stunning. Also unique to Sun and Star Princess is the Butcher's Block by Dario. From the world's most famous butcher, this venue offers a multi-course tasting menu with select cuts of the finest beef. The cruise line has tweaked the menu since our last visit, so there's now a vegetarian option for those who are not fans of red meat like Heidi. And with the Princess Premier package, it makes it an even greater value where you can technically eat specialty dining every night and still be saving money when compared to those other cruise lines. Along with unlimited dining with the Princess Premier package, guests also receive the Princess Premier beverage package, which might be one of the best values at sea as well. Now, about a month earlier, we sailed on the similarly sized Norwegian Aqua, and we were not impressed at all with the beverage program on that ship. Essentially, all the bars served the same exact stale standard menu. So it was a welcome treat to step on Star Princess with its well-curated and crafted bar menus. The ship actually has over 200 cocktails to choose from, so you'll never go thirsty. Many of the drinks are covered by the $15 allotment, the Plus beverage package. But as I just mentioned, essentially all the drinks by the glass are included under the $20 limit for the Princess Premier beverage package. And while we don't necessarily care about celebrity spirits, the thoughtfully crafted menus from mixologist Rob Floyd definitely elevated the nighttime experience at the bars and lounges on Star Princess. One of our personal favorites is Good Spirits at Sea. The global menu offers handcrafted cocktails from around the world. At night, you can learn more about these specialty drinks as you watch a master bartender expertly prepare select beverages. The ship's cocktail bar, Crooners, on Deck 8 off the Piazza, has been redesigned. The piano is in a new location, opening up the space and giving you more opportunities to enjoy the drinks and live music here. Also off the Piazza is Bellini's on Deck 7. Yes, the menu features champagne and bubbly, plus other unique cocktails. But whatever you do, you have to try one of the Tiramisu collection cocktails. They are pretty addictive. The aforementioned O'Malley's Irish Pub is not far from the Piazza either, located on Deck 7. This bar is home to live music and a selection of ales and lagers. Given its popularity, Princess Cruises added even more seating and tables when compared to its sister ship Sun Princess. Still, even with the extra seating, you'll want to arrive early to grab a pint and a seat to enjoy the performances. The Wheelhouse Bar is a Princess Cruises classic lounge with nautically inspired drinks. The Painkiller is the ideal place for a pre-dinner or post-dinner drink. Out on the pool deck, we were surprised to find some unique offerings at the different poolside lounges. If you're fans of drinks with a little bit of kick, then the spicy mango margarita is a must-try at the Seaview Bar. At the Wakeview Bar, cocktails like the Dragon Fruit Refresher pair perfectly with the AFUs. And honestly, regardless of the bar, a 24-karat margarita is always a sure bet, now perfected with Matthew McConaughey's Pantalones Tequila. If you enjoy sampling specialty drinks with unique flavors, then Star Princess might be your new favorite ship. The one thing we love about Princess Cruises is its traditional approach to nighttime entertainment. Star Princess nighttime schedule was predictable, including a game show or challenge, and then a performance in the main theater. In between, live music is available throughout several venues. The Piazza on Deck 7, 8, and 9 is the heartbeat of the ship. The unique sphere design in the middle of the ship makes the space more vibrant, letting in plenty of natural light. The views from the various decks add a new dimension to the space. Whatever the event, you can find a great place to watch the action on any of the 3 decks. And insider tip, there are outdoor viewing spaces on Deck 7 near the sphere, making for some great videos and photos. Now there's tons of activities and events that happen in the Piazza, but whatever you do, you don't want to miss the Celestial Champagne Soiree, a dynamic and digitally enhanced version of Princess's iconic waterfall champagne toast. But the main feature of the evening is the production shows and headliners in the arena. Star Princess Main Theater is home to 2 new signature productions. In Meridian, you step aboard the Celestial. This musical love story is filled with adventure and a critique of high society and individual freedoms. Meridian is definitely Princess Cruises' most technologically advanced theater show, running at slightly over an hour. It's a step in the right direction for the brand, featuring an immersive stage, set pieces, and thoughtfully designed costume. However, we did think the plot borrowed quite too many elements from the movie Titanic. The other new show in the arena is Illuminate, a spectacle of joy. With a more slimmed-down set than Meridian, this circus-themed show featured a duo that acted as both aerialists and strength performers, several singing and dancing numbers, and honestly for me, just too many clowns. 45-minute production is on par with what you would find on other cruise lines, but nothing innovative. So while the main theater entertainment is still better on Star Princess than many other Princess Cruises ships, it still doesn't live up to the competition in the likes of cruise lines like Royal Caribbean or even Norwegian Cruise Line. Now up on Deck 17 in the Dome, Star Princess features the Princess Cruises Candlelight Concert Series. This is a new offering found on the ship. Hosting a variety of musical performers, the Dome transforms into a tranquil, glowing haven for live music. While we wouldn't necessarily consider this a show, it is a rather unique live music experience. Given the size, these candlelight concerts definitely fit the space better than the previous Cirque-style shows that debuted on Sun Princess. However, we wouldn't necessarily plan our evenings around attending one of these shows. You should pop in during a longer cruise to check it out. Perhaps one of our favorite experiences at sea, Princess Cruises introduces an enhanced version of Spellbound by Magic Castle on Star Princess. This reimagined speakeasy transports guests to the golden age of magic, paying homage to legendary Cardini. This new iteration differs from the original by offering fresh themed spaces, including a whimsical ticketing booth, the mysterious inner circle, the enchanting Cardini bar, and a behind-the-curtain backstage area, as well as a grand Peacock Theater. The Cardini bar also features an exclusive new cocktail menu with magical twists. Spellbound by Magic Castle is one of the most immersive, interactive theme spaces on any cruise ship. Starting at 6 p.m. each night, Spellbound has 6 showtimes to allow more guests to experience the magic. For $45, guests receive 2 signature cocktails and a captivating magic show. However, a key difference from the original Spellbound concept is that dinner service is no longer included. However, here's an insider tip. You are allowed to leave and then come back to the bar on the evening of your performance up until midnight. However, the drink package does not work at Spellbound by Magic Castle. So, after you redeem your 2 drink vouchers, you will be paying out of pocket for any additional cocktails. But believe us, they're well worth it. Returning on Star Princess is the Sanctuary Collection. This ship within a ship features access to a top deck retreat area, along with a host of additional high-end amenities designed to enhance your voyage. The Sanctuary Club Sun Deck is located all the way aft on Deck 18. This refined, upscale space offers poolside tapas, cozy furniture, and personalized service. It also features a resort-style pool, hot tubs, plenty of loungers and day beds, and cabanas are available for rent. The Sanctuary Club Bar shakes up signature cocktails like the Cool and Crisp Garden Collins and the refreshing Blueberry Basil Smash. There are over 200 suites, mini suites, and balcony cabins that make up the Sanctuary Collection. And when you book one of the qualifying Sanctuary Collection staterooms, you also get access to the Deck 8 Sanctuary Restaurant. With open seating, guests can dine whenever they want. The restaurant serves a rotating menu with a couple of upscale options not available in the other 2 main dining rooms on the ship. Along with the luxurious stateroom experience, the Princess Premier Package is included with the Sanctuary Collection, which rounds out the appeal of this unique experience and makes it similar but maybe not as luxurious as other ship-within-a-ship experiences like MSC Cruises Yacht Club, Norwegian Cruise Line's The Haven, or The Retreat found on Celebrity Cruises mega ships. And while it was very nice of Princess Cruises to give us access to the Sanctuary Club Sun Deck and Restaurant, we unfortunately did not stay in a Sanctuary Collection cabin. In fact, we stayed in a deluxe balcony stateroom, cabin 10128, which was forward of the forward elevators on the port side of the ship. This cabin is very similar to what we stayed in on our sister ship, Sun Princess. The Sphere class has the most spacious accommodations in the Princess Cruises fleet, and is pretty large compared to the competition too. All entry-level cabins are deluxe offerings, with a love seat and about 235 square feet of living space. Along with separate seating area, a Category DE balcony cabin offered plenty of storage, including a full closet and additional storage area with shelves. In addition, the bathroom shower features a glass door instead of a shower curtain. However, the shower is still a tad narrow. Our queen bed was located next to the entryway, with our love seat and desk closer to the balcony. However, there were several USB, USB-C, and power outlets scattered throughout the room. With USB and outlets next to the bed, as well as 2 locations near the desk, it was easy to charge all our devices. The balcony too was larger than expected, at around 35 square feet, and featured 2 chairs and a small table. Thus, there was plenty of room to enjoy ocean views. Similar to newer ships in the fleet, Star Princess cabins feature light wood finishes and pops of nautical blue. The room feels inviting, modern, and upscale. Our 3 days and nights on Princess Cruises' newest megaship were packed with bespoke cocktails, exquisite dining, and a variety of activities and entertainment, not to mention some of the most immersive and magical experiences at sea. Princess Cruisers targets cruisers looking for an elevated cruise experience that is lively but not outlandish, and we believe Star Princess shines by offering a curated selection of well-themed bars, restaurants, and public spaces. With the Premier Package, you have your choice of dining venue and essentially all cocktails by the glass. The intimate venues get you closer to the action, whether it's a live theater performance, musical act, or your fellow cruisers competing in one of the cruise line's signature activities. And the outdoor spaces are tailored to your mood, whether it's upbeat sailway party or tranquil vibes and wake views. Star Princess surprised us with its diverse venues, engaging crew, and small touches that separate it from other ships carrying over 4,000 guests. While it might not have the flashy attractions, over-the-top onboard amusements, or the best main theater entertainment at sea, it still delivers plenty of wows. Personally, we were most impressed by the enhancements made to the food and beverage offerings. We only wish we had more time on board to truly experience it all. Adding competitive pricing on top of all the onboard offerings, Star Princess might just be the perfect ship for your next cruise vacation, especially if you plan on cruising in Alaska in 2026. But it's not the only one, so click or tap on our Best Alaska Cruises video right here on YouTube. In that video, we break down the best ships and itineraries to help you decide which Alaska cruise is right for your next cruise vacation.